Hello, good morning. This video is for truck drivers or people that get paid on contract basis. This video have a couple different components to it, each of which is interesting. So first, I'll show you that this company, after they hire me, that on their Google account, Google review says from their previous employee that they don't pay employees after a couple of weeks, and some of them say they haven't not received payment even after a couple of months. I have about 12 Google reviews that I share with you, 12 different Google reviews. And then I have contacted the company about this. What would you do in this scenario? After they hire you and pay for the flight ticket for you to go work for them, and you find this out before leaving your state, would you stay and decline the job offer or work for the company? First of all, I show you the review of from the previous employee, and then what I say to bring this up to the company, and of course what they say in response to the issue, and then I have some other surprising things at the end as well. So the first, look at this Google review from the previous employee. Say, be aware of this company, because if you decided not to work for them anymore, they will not pay you. Basically, if you want to leave them, they will not pay you. They will tell you to sue them if you want to, and they will no longer answer your calls. So that's the first one. The second one, don't work for this company. They are the worst. They don't pay for your money. They will make it to work. They can also, please don't work for this company if you want to have their life. Thank you. This is obviously from the English is not very strong writing, but you get the point. The company don't pay, that's what it says. The worst company ever. Don't even try to work with them. Friend of mine, he used to work with them, and they don't pay his money. Be aware, you guys, who you are connected to. And then he got a thumbs down. Second, third one, horrible company I work for. Them refuse to pay me, and don't ever work for this terrible company. They treat you really bad, and I don't recommend it to anyone. I wish I could give them 0 star, he say. I call them, they never answering my calls. Stay away from those scammers. Another one, I'm asking anyone who got treated with such disrespect, don't receive what he is owed, to join us to make sure this company stop stealing its drivers' money. Please feel free to reach out to us so we can do the right thing and stop this madness. Another one, be aware of this company. They are scammers. They will not pay you on time. They will not pay you your last paycheck. They will play with hours. You took the 30-hour, you will not take 34-hour reset. Most of the times you won't even get full 10-hour reset. They are not respectful, specifically the owners and his wife. And then this company has changed 180 degrees the last few months. They start pushing us drivers to drive personal convenience for the hundred of miles after we run out of time, which is illegal. We refuse. They start threatening to fire us. They already fire a few drivers for refusing to do any illegal activity. Refuse to pay them their last paycheck. I'm joining my fellow drivers to make sure this doesn't happen to any other drivers. As for you guys who never work for this company, stay away. There are a lot of other companies out there who will treat you with respect and pay you what you're worth. A driver, they have almost, this is a complaint about their drivers on the road. It seems like this is a person who wrote it on their Google review. Say the driver ran me off the road. That's basically what she's saying. This is another driver. Says, I worked for this company for 10 days. I was promised $300 a day. That is equal to $3,000. I never got paid. You told me after 45 days has passed, still don't get pay. It's been 3 months. The account can say the insurance have your check. And then the next one, absolutely the worst trucking company to work for. They are definition of crook. They will leave you broke down on the side of the road in freezing cold weather. They don't respond when you are stranded. Above all else, they steal employees' money. 1 week they stole 2 days pay. Next paycheck they will keep 1 day's pay check. Never even pay the last paycheck at all. Crooked, she say. Don't not hire them to haul your goods. Never work for them unless you like working for free. Being stranded, not to mention they want you to drive on personal convenience. Another drivers, oh my god, this is the end list. I work for them and refuse to pay me. Don't ever work for this terrible company. They treat you really bad, and I don't recommend it to work anyone. I wish I could give them 0 star. Please listen to those reviews. The lady at the top of the page, this is one of the positive review that was left it on Google. So they saying the lady on the top of the pages that left positive review work there. She actually worked for the company as part of the company mystery drivers. Those people are thieves. They will make it sound so good. They pull for Amazon Relay, but they don't pay their drivers. I was stuck in Pennsylvania for 2 days. I couldn't get fuel card. I couldn't get fuel, they say. Their fuel card declined. He wouldn't tell you the other drivers are 30% too. This referred to the owner of the company, telling them everybody gets paid 30% of the load. Please do not drive for this company. They are one of the worst out there. And then of course, so what happened? So after I found that out after I did a drug test for the company, and I was scheduled to fly out. They already bought the flight ticket. So I show you what I send them. Okay, this is a start. As you can see, there's a long. So this is what I send them. Good morning. I have a question about the PDF document I received from your company. They send me something in the email for me to sign. So it's basically they're asking me to lease a truck. I'm just applying for as a company driver. So I send them, I'm applying as a company driver operating under 1099 arrangement. I'm confused about why it is asking me to cover expense for trucks and operational costs, which I don't own as a company driver. Can you clarify this and assure me that my paycheck will not be deducted for anything listed in the document or any other expense? I've been working under 1099 for 6 years, so I understand the arrangement, but I want to be certain that no deduction will be taken out from my paycheck at the end of the week. Reasonable, right? So what they say, this is what was listed on the document. This is some of it, but there is almost like 500 pages. So all wages, working conditions. So they say contractor, which is the driver, should be responsible and pay for all wages, working conditions, worker compensation, insurances, supervisors, their management, all other aspect and requirement for any kind whatsoever related to the performance of the agreement. So they want the drivers to pay for fuel tax, plates, truck plates, which is a lot of money, base plates, equipment maintenance, repair, road taxes, insurance. This is what normally company pays for. The company get a tax deduction for paying for those things. And then what's the next? Okay, so I think, oh, so it's this way. So let's what did he say in response to that? Okay, so this is another one they sent me. This is urgent. We need you to, this is the 3 things that they want him to sign. They want him to sign contract company drivers, okay? So I'm a company driver, okay? Equipment received, reasonable. Equipment, they want to give me the truck, they want him to sign for the truck saying I accepted the responsibility of taking and driving this truck. And where they messed up is the lease agreement. I'm not leasing anything, I'm a company driver. So let's finish. Let's see if I can get to the beginning of the. Don't worry. Oh, it says, don't worry about it. They probably email you owner operator contract. You're not responsible for it. You are a company driver at 30% pay. You're right, it says, so I say, you're right, it says for owner operator. Don't worry about it. You will not be charged anything. And of course, this is where I mentioned the Google review. One more concern, after reading a Google review from 5 previous driver, it's troubling to see report of delay in or incomplete payment. In essential, incomplete payment. It is essential for me to be assured that I will be fully promptly compensated for my work as I am coming to work to fulfill my financial responsibility. I saw those reviews. This is what the company says. I don't know who those people are. Of course, you don't know who those people are. Their name do not ring bells for me. We are a legitimate company without any issues. Okay, check my link up on profile. My name is Michael Tatar. So this my response is thank you for your reply. I don't doubt the legitimacy of your company. My main concern remains reliability of payment. While checking your company online may provide general information, it does not address my concern about payment practice. Could you please provide assurance? Okay, What exactly do you want? He say. What I want. What did I say? And then he explained this. This is where he explains. We do pay out weekly, 1 week behind. Our week started Friday, ends on Thursday. Everything is described in detail in the agreement you are reading now. Let me know if you have any additional questions. Remember, the agreement that he sent to me tells me to sign to lease a truck, and it assigned me a responsibility to pay for trucks, for insurance, for fuels. So of course, at the same time, he's saying on these text messages that I was a company driver. Why was the company driver asked to pay for the company equipment and insurances, stuff like that? So it doesn't make sense. So I asked him here, do you have a separate pay agreement for company drivers, or is the same agreement used for both owner operators and company drivers? Understanding this distinguish will help me better assess the term or the condition related to payment. The company says it actually should be separate pay agreement. Give me a second. Okay, so he sent me something. He sent me the last pages of the agreement, which basically says the company will pay contractor, which is a driver, 1099 drivers, on 6 days work week. And this is, of course, this also says there is an escrow for amount of $2,500. They will hold it for 45 days, and they have some rules about the pay, but at least this kind of covers the legal aspect of from requirement of paying for the company truck and trailers and fuels and stuff like that. So you should see it on the last page under Exhibit A. Okay, please read it and feel free to address any issues. So once I read that one, I'm good. You know, a list on this. We went away from being a company lease truck owner operators. What the agreement that I received on the email sound like to Saeed. Do you have any additional further questions? I respond, my main concern is just making sure I get paid for the work. I brought up a concern from a Google review, but as long as I can be assured of payment, I would not worry about it. So the company says you can be 100% assured. I don't see why we would have issue with that. Meanwhile, we committed 100%. Everything will continue to do that. We'll continue to do that. He said, we are in the business to hire people. We are not in the business to hire people and don't pay them. It makes no sense. Of course, it doesn't make any sense. It only makes sense if you are a crook and your intention is to have people make money for you, and then why would you pay them? Imagine you received for one delivery of a truck, you make $5,000. Instead of sharing that $5,000, you simply keep the $5,000 and continue. You keep the $5,000. If the driver deliver, let's say, about 4 or 5,000, 4 deliveries, which is 5,000 times 4, and now you have this money. You can simply get rid of that driver and get another driver in, new drivers that have no idea what happened to the previous drivers, and this cycle continue. That's how a lot of these 1099 company, foreign companies doing in America. But I say thank you for your reassurance, sir. Make sure you're not, always basically saying, make sure you're not late tomorrow on your flight. Keep me posted. Okay, so that's where it ends, and that's where the story ends. Okay, at least so what happened is I fly to airport, and they come and pick me up, which is good on them. Okay, they come and pick me up at the airport, and usually the company will get you to a hotel, but this company did not do that. Simply they take me to a truck yard at about 9 p.m. and the truck will not start. It is freezing night, in Chicago. So they simply, I'll show you. This is a jumper cable, as you can see. And that's what the truck is also not what I, this is a video I made about that, but I want to show you so the truck will not start. I sleep in freezing weather inside the truck. He didn't bring anybody to come and jump start the truck until the following morning. The following morning they asked me to go to the shop, which is about a couple of blocks away. Walk over there, ask them for jump start. I'm assuming this is part of their company. And so I asked them for jump, and I jump start the truck, and that's where the story ends. As of right now, today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Saturday there is no work in the trucking industry. A lot of times if you don't get a delivery assigned or delivery, get the delivery by Friday, nothing will happen until Monday. So I will keep you guys updated. Normally most people will never go into a company after they found this kind of review online. But these reviews, I also tried to find videos of this company on YouTube, and I can't find it. None of these people made a video about it, so it's hard to, I'm not saying I'm not believing them, but I will give it a shot. And also I would recommend you guys document this kind of experience if you have, so that you have a future references for other people to also be aware of it. Also, and in addition to having some things to look back to if you decided to when you decided to take a legal action against a company. These companies, there are a lot of, the legal action will take some time, but it doesn't matter. At the end of about a year or two, if you do pursue legal actions, the company will eventually have to pay for lawyers fees, and they also have to pay for your wages, just to document evidence of work. Whatever you deliver keep the receipt and also the agreement between the you and the company, exactly explaining how you're gonna get paid and when you're gonna get paid. Stuff like that will help you in the future. And for me, I am I've been working trucks for over 6 years. It's a lot of experience. Also, money is not an issue, and I'm also most of my work for the last few weeks before I start with this company, I've been just buying and selling stocks. And I'm also so it's to say that when you come to this kind of companies, make sure you have money with you, a lot of money. Don't come here don't go into this kind of companies expecting to get paid. Believe the review that you see on Google. Assume they are correct until the company prove it to until the company live up to whatever they say they're gonna live up to. But until they do, don't gamble on you being stranded here in the middle of nowhere. Always have ability to fly out from any cities that you're in. So I will keep you guys updated on this. And what would you do if you are in this kind of scenario? It would be interesting to know. But this will be an experiment. It may be that this company have changed. They may be a great company, or we don't know. But so far, they have been great for me. In a service, you can advocate in a different direction. You can say they don't know, what's going on with the truck not starting. If they can't control, this is something that is normal. It's fine. They did pay for my Uber from the airport to the truck, which is good, that's normal. Every company does that normally. They also pay for the flight, which is normal. So in a normal category, so they have two normal flight and the Uber normal. The third normal is they pay for the drug test, the flight, the Uber to the yard. No, we're gonna see if they get a good load and if they pay at the end of the week. Stay tuned.